What's going on, my crew? This is Jay, and welcome to another episode of the Dark Trilogy. If you can't tell by my voice, I just got up. But I have a lot of things to show you. For one, I have been working on the base like mad. We have this huge room right here that I finally finished off. I gave it a nice tin-looking roof. But then right here on top of it is dirt. And this is where I'm going to be planting a lot of the foods. And if you guys can't see, I've got a square here of 4. And I also have not used barely any. So we can actually now go and start to work on getting... Oh yeah, I have a few drips that are... Ooh. Uh-oh. Those of you guys that don't know what that is, that's Thaumcraft. It's called a, forget what it's called. But, speaking of such things as my, whatchamacallits, let's go downstairs and check out what I've done down there. Bada bing, bada boom. You guys see this? So, I opened up this entire area, and... Don't worry, guys. Hassam Quat and Doris Von Wielden, your guys' stuff is still here. But yeah, I wanted to get all that stuff done. I haven't planted this, so I need to grab some of these and, of course, plant them. There's something going on underneath us. I do have some flax. I need to use that. Oh, hello. Interesting. Okay. Anyways. So there's one thing that I'm wondering. It's something we need to test in a creative world at some point. But we have a harvester. Right? That we can use. And the crop harvest, or the harvester by Mine Factory Reloaded. I'm wondering if that is going to end up... Clay jug, stone basin. What is this? That's interesting. The harvester, I wonder if that right clicks to harvest. If that's possible. Or if it knocks things out. Because, let's get some bone meal. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. If it does, indeed, we need to go to bed first. And I forget. I think my bed is in here. Yes. These rooms are all the same, and the reason why I did that is because I want a little bit of conformity within this area, this laboratory. We're going to be working on some bee genetics. I spent some time watching Hassam Quat's videos on his bee genetic stuff, and I found some really, really good info. So, obviously, I've remodeled this downstairs, and it looks so much better than it did before, and I don't have to worry now about any mobs. Because if I hit F7, you don't even know I hit F7, so that's good. But I still need to reorganize and stuff like that. I also got a ton of glass. Hold on. Why is that in there? Pfft. Whoa, hold on. What does smelting marble do? Marble tile? That's interesting. Anyways. Right. Oh, I needed my Thaumonomicon. Because I wanted to discuss that. And do I need anything else? I don't think so. So, Hassam Quat was telling me about the genetics that I was talking about. Now, all these stuff, this stuff is all genetics that, like, allows you to get literally all of these, like, little serums and stuff like that. However, if we do Gen Destry, we get an interesting, how do I spell it? Yeah. That's how I spell it. Oh, because we're on the last page. We have literally a bunch of these little things that work from saplings and flowers, butterflies, bees, all of these gene samples, and that's all taken from the Mutron, here, replicator, liquefier, extractor, genetic sampler, mutation, transposer, imprinter, and all this stuff. Okay, so this gendustry is going to be what we use. Why? Why do we want to use that? Well, the genetics machines don't work on anything but MJ, and unfortunately we can't produce MJ anymore. MJ used to be produced by the, let me see if I can find one. We'll go with electric. Well, actually electric engines didn't, but, okay. I did spell engine right. Used to be produced by things like the Stirling engine, peat fired, and all that stuff. It's not like that anymore. Those produce RFs, redstone flux, not Minecraft joules like they used to. So, we're going to have to work on some of that stuff, and I wanted to create a room specifically to work with genetics. And that's going to be a huge and important step. Let's take care of this guy. You guys notice I add a little sharpness. So this guy can die in 2 quick steps. I haven't seen any mutations in the leaves for these trees. So that's something. I also haven't seen any mutated extra biomes XL. Let me look up flower. No, that doesn't do it. NEI subsets, forestry, trees, items, bees, butterflies. So, but I want to look up botany. Is botany been removed? Hold on, let's look up iris. Blue iris. Blue iris. Iris. Botany. Gremlin. I wonder how I get from one to another. We should make one of these. We should do that. We'll do that in today's episode. Just kind of explore. We're almost at the cultivated, guys. We're so close. Also, this thing has been working non-stop, getting us a ton of Meadows drones. And this is a mess. Okay. Let's take a look-see here. So we've got all these junk bees that I was talking about, and we can put them into a genetic thingy-mabob to do some thingy-mabobs. So I want to kind of set up things right here, and the first thing that I want to do before I do anything is I just want to get rid of our junk bees. So let's go back to the gendustry. Go up, and what I want, I believe, maybe it's the protein liquefier, maybe it's the genetic sampler. This thing we need labware. That's not too hard to create, but I know we need the labware to work on things. And we also probably need a blank gene sampler at some point, so that's going to be quite a bit of tin. Liquid DNA bucket. Yes, so we can put the DNA into tanks. I need to get, I think, the DNA extractor. As you guys can see, it requires a pulsating chipset, which requires an assembly table. What is an assembly table? Well, it sucks. I've always hated these things. It requires obsidian. It requires diamond gears. Lots of diamonds. Not too bad considering the fact we have tons of them. What we don't have is tons of obsidian. And an assembly table requires a laser to work. And that requires power. And thankfully with our RF, And if we come over here, hopefully we haven't run out of power. No, we got plenty of that stuff. So what I want to do is I want to set up the laser in this room, somewhere around here-ish, and kind of have the assembly table here. We need to get that working. Right now, though, I do not believe we have obsidian, so we're gonna have to go down and get some obsidian. Let's quickly check our vanilla chest to make sure we don't have. Okay, so I'll be right back with you guys when I get some obsidian. Okay, you guys, we're back. Before we did anything else, I wanted to talk to you guys about what indeed we have to do before too long with Thaumcraft. So I asked you guys, what am I supposed to do to be able to get better wands so that I can make nodes in a jar? And you guys replied to me. And I wanted to specifically mention, even though Hassemquat answered and a few other people I think said something, I wanted to specifically mention Minnow Gaming NL because he gave me some really great tips on Thaumcraft and seemed like he knew quite a bit. We need essence distillation, which I think this is what he's talking about, this machine. To research that, we need nitor and alumentium. So, Minnow Gaming, NL, whatever, I hope I said your name right. I'm going to name the Thaumcraft room after you. Okay? But not right now, because right now we need to get some diamonds and we need to get some gears going and all that stuff. I found out what the fireworks are for watching what do we need this is for the assembly table, right? Assembly table. I found out what the fireworks were for the other day watching Hassemquat's video because he 2, 3, okay, or 4. We need 4. He had got a bunch of these achievements, and all of a sudden, bam, 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 he was getting fireworks everywhere. So we should get that today. I'm looking for a hammer, a thumb, or a industrial craft hammer. Maybe in the extra tools? Yes. Okay. So let's get cracking on this guy. I don't know if I have sticks. I don't. That should be good. So yeah, I've got ideas up the wazoo now on what I'm supposed to be doing between all of you guys and everybody that I've been watching. And I just want to thank you guys so much because it just proves to me, holy cow. Okay, hold on. This is not what we wanted. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's better. It just proves to me that you guys are having a great time watching me, and your ideas are fueling what we do on this in this world. We also need 1 more gold, which is great. I'm really, really excited about that because I wanted this to be this way, and I'm always worried about this series going away. And if it goes away, I'm gonna be sad. See, look at that. Bam. And could I have 1 more, please? Thank you. Okay. Enough of that. Diamond. We need some redstone and our obsidian. What I'm going to try and do in the future here is I'm going to try and make at least 1 machine per episode. And I think between all of that, together, we should be able to get a pretty good... Oh my goodness. We should be able to get a pretty good series going here. Or keep the series going, I should say. And then 2 obsidian right here. 2 diamonds right there, and redstone around those diamonds makes a laser. We need the RF things. That is a little bit annoying. Just a hair. T-Fox, in case you were wondering. He doesn't watch this, so it's a little bit ineffective. Okay, so I want to put the laser here, and I want to put you here.